Hello viewers, welcome to my channel which is Jaya's Kitchen. I hope you are all doing very healthy and very good. Today I'm gonna show you one of my favorite dish, which is fish roe dumpling curry. These dumplings, you can see the round balls. These are actually made with fish roe, and I'm using here rui fish roe or ruhu fish roe, which is a typical Bengali fish. But if you don't find this fish roe, you can add any fish roe. You can use salmon, you can use any kind of fish roe you can use actually to make this curry. And I'm going to show you step by step how I'm going to do it. This curry is not very complicated, it's very simple, but at the same time it's one of the best fish roe curry, I'm telling you. So just stay with me and enjoy the whole process. So in a bowl, I already mixed my fish roe just like that. Usually fish roe, you have to press it to break like that, because they comes like chunk pieces, and they have kind of like a very thin skin on it, and you have to press by your hand, and then you have to throw those thin skins, which is kind of like on top of the sausage. You have this kind of skins, and I throw them, and now this is like loose and mixed up and separate all the egg rolls from each other. So it's ready, and now in it I'm gonna actually mix 2 tablespoons of gram flour. If you don't have gram flour, you can use plain flour as well, but gram flour is really good texture, have really good texture and have really good taste. So I'm using gram flour, 2 tablespoons of gram flour. And if you don't know what is gram flour, this is actually chickpea flour. You can find it very easily in any super shop. And obviously Bengali people know what gram flour is besan. And I'm using 2 tablespoons of besan or gram flour here, and that's gonna help to bind my dumplings. And here I'm adding actually 2 teaspoon ginger and green chili paste. So this green chili, I added like 4 to 5 green chili and like maybe 3-4 inch of ginger, and I make like a paste in the blender, and I always keep it in my fridge, so whenever I need it I use it. And I'm adding 2 teaspoons of it. That's gonna give a little bit of extra gingery flavor, and at the same time a little bit of spiciness as well. So I'm adding 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. So I'm gonna add some, and fish roe have really strong fishy flavor, so you have to add some spices here to kill it. 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. So 1 teaspoon of roasted cumin powder. You can add like any shop bought one. And half teaspoon of garam masala powder. This is a mixture of bay leaf, cardamom, cinnamon and clove. Just regular garam masala powder, and I'm using like around half teaspoon, a little bit more than half teaspoon. And at the same time I'm gonna add some salt as well. Salt obviously taste wise, you can't taste it, so don't put too much, because you're gonna cook it second time, so it's gonna absorb a little bit of salt from there, so it's fine if you have less salt. And now I'm gonna mix them properly. So in the frying pan, I already added around like 3 to 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and now I'm gonna fry my fish roe dumplings. So I'm just using 1 spoon, and I'm just gonna, there is no particular shape, you just like put it like that when your oil is hot. And they're not gonna take like 1 minute, because they cook, this is like very finely mixed up fish roe, so they are like they're gonna cook very quickly. So 1 to 2 minutes should be fine for 1 batch of dumpling. One side is golden brown, and now I'm just turning for the other side. So they are like very quick process. They're gonna fry very quickly. At the same time, for my curry gravy, I'm gonna mix actually all my powdered spice in a cup first. You can add directly in the pan, but trust me, if you're following my recipe, do it follow my that way, because in that way you're gonna get like authentic Bengali curry gravy taste. And I'm adding here around 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder first, around 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. This is just basic our Asian spices. So 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. This gravy gonna be a little bit spicy. If you are not a spice lover, trust me, you can take it, because that's gonna be really yummy to eat. So I'm adding here like fully 1 teaspoon of red chili powder and half teaspoon of cumin powder. I'm adding little bit less cumin powder in my gravy. And now I'm gonna add boiling water and I'm gonna mix it. So my all dumplings are fried and they are ready, and now I'm gonna start my curry. So in a cooking pan, I already added here 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil and my oil is hot now. And now I'm adding here 3 to 4 bay leaf and half teaspoon of nigella seed or kalonji or kalojira, whatever you call it. So half teaspoon of nigella seed and few like 3 to 4 bay leaf. And I'm gonna fry maybe half minute. At the same time, I added actually a few green chili here as well, because this green chili gonna give really good green chili flavor. And now I'm gonna add my spice mixture, which I mixed up before I showed you, which is a mixture of chili, coriander, turmeric and cumin powder. And now I am gonna cook these spices in a moderate heat at least 6 to 7 minutes, because this gravy need to be cooked properly, and still my spices are raw, so I don't want any raw flavor in my final gravy. That's why I have to cook it at least 5 to 6 minutes. And at the same time, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of ginger and green chili paste. That's the same paste I used in my dumpling as well, which is a mixture of green chili and ginger. And you can notice I didn't add any onion here or no garlic. This is a no garlic, no onion gravy. So after nearly 6 minutes of cooking, you can see it reduced and I can see the oil on top. That means my gravy is cooked and the raw flavor is gone from the spices. So that means it's cooked. And now I'm gonna mix all my pre-fried dumplings here, fish roe dumplings here. This dumpling gonna soak all the gravy, all the flavor from this pot, and trust me, when you're gonna break it on top of your rice, oh my god, this is one of the best fish roe curry you're gonna ever eat. And it's so simple because you don't have to cut onions, you don't have to cut garlic. It's just simple but flavorful. And now I'm gonna cook it for 2 minutes just like that. So after 2 minutes, now I'm gonna add some gravy in my curry, because this dumpling need to be soft and this dumpling gonna soak more water. So now I'm gonna add here around 1 cup of boiling water, and after that I'm gonna cover my pot and cook it for at least 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna add 1 cup of boiling water and I'm gonna cover it and cook it for 4 to 5 minutes. So my gravy is ready, and now I'm gonna cover my pot and cook it for 4 to 5 minutes as I said. Oh, look at the color. Oh my god. So after 5 minutes I uncovered my pot, and that's the gravy I'm looking for. I'm not gonna reduce it anymore. And at the end I'm just gonna add here 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder. But this garam masala powder, if you're making this dish, you have to add exactly at the end when your curry is totally done, and that time you have to add this garam masala powder just to give it a little bit more extra flavor and just to kill the fishy flavor a little bit more. So 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder. And after that I'm gonna switch off my hob and I'm gonna cover it for 1 minute, and after that I'm gonna serve it. So just for 1 minute cover your pot and switch off your hob, and that's it, your dish is done. Here you go guys, this is my fish roe curry or fish roe dumpling curry, or macher dimer jhol kalia or macher dimer kalia, whatever you want to say. This is like ready for you. And as you notice, that was really simple. It was nothing complicated here, and at the same time you can see the color and you can see how I cooked it. It can't be bad at all. It is one of the yummy fish roe recipe you can ever eat. So trust me, just boil some rice and enjoy this curry with your whole family. So I hope you're gonna like this recipe, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And as you said, it don't need to be the raw fish roe. You can use any kind of fish roe, salmon fish roe or any Bengali other fish roe. So it's totally up to you, and just follow this recipe and do it like that, and you're definitely gonna enjoy it. So be healthy, be positive, and yeah, enjoy your life. Bye bye, take care, tada.